Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today I have a new series. Well, I want to start posting, not consistently, but at least putting out content, because it really helps put my thoughts out there, and it also helps me remember what I'm thinking at a current time, and I could look back on it and see all the things that I could improve on. So this series is kind of just growing with me, and I think it could help a lot of people. I think if you listen to this and maybe try these things or tactics, could help you in your life a lot. So another thing that'll help is just journaling. This journal I got, and today I'm going to be talking about hate and really the concept behind it, and why I do believe that it's like, I think most times you hate is just a sin. I think you shouldn't be hating, or I'm trying to take it out of my vocabulary too, so this video isn't helping. But I wrote this journal about hate. This is what it says. It's pretty small, and I'll go on to the ideas after. It says, what does hate give you? It doesn't benefit anyone or anything. No hating people, things, ideas, or anything. Hating gets you nowhere. Accept a different opinion or idea and move on. Look back on it to help further conversations, and don't say any negative things to anyone that is not needed. There is a difference between wrong saying and judging someone to help them. I'm trying to get better with journaling and more consistent, but so that's basically that was a few months ago. My opinion's a little bit changed through then, but same idea. So I first of all think hate is just an action that sometimes you can't help. I think hate and anger really go together, and I think both of them, like I say, there's positive side and negative side. Both of them, I think, are very, very far on the negative side. I think it's 99.9% of the times you hate or are angry, it's negative. It's never a good thing. I don't know any time someone has hated on something, or I've felt hatred in my life and it's been helpful, or it was even needed. I think it's never the case. I think you have to accept a situation for what it's at and move on. I mean, you could dwell on the past and not get anywhere forward, or you could just try to get over it. You won't get over it in days. It'll take longer, but you just have to keep moving. You just have to keep moving. That's how life works. If everything was perfect, there would be no fun, and there would be nothing interesting about living. You would just go on and on about your day, and it would get boring. You don't want that. These struggles are stuff you look past on, and you might think to yourself, I'm happy this happened to me because it made me the person I am today. And anything that is going to happen in the future is only going to create a better version of myself. And this is the mentality that you need in your mind whenever there's a bad situation going on, because you're going to have terrible situations in your life. And life is a gift. I mean, it's something like 4 quintillion chances of you being alive. And you can't just be here and sad. You have to fully appreciate everything and just try to be happy and live your life. It's never ever gonna get you anywhere to hate on anyone or anything. I don't care what someone did to you in the past. There is no reason for anything. Accept it and move on. It's hard, and I'm still working on it, obviously, but I think this helps so much, because it's, like I said, it's more on the negative side, where any of these negative emotions, if you don't feel, you're gonna just be more positive and more happy. You know, like I watched a podcast, and I was talking about the placebo effect, and how if you think of something, that thing's gonna happen. So they did a test, and I'll just use this one for an example. There was a waiting room for like a doctor's office, and whenever someone walked in, the person at the desk said, there's a Wi-Fi signal in here that could give you a little headache and a migraine. And there was no signal whatsoever. And the doctor asked, do you have a headache or migraine from being out in the room? And it was something like 8 or 9 out of 10 of the people said, yeah, I do have a little bit of a headache. Because in their head, they put, oh, this room might give me a headache. And they gave themselves the headache. And I think, like, not physically wise, this relates to the mentality part in life. If you say you have a negative life and all this stuff, you're going to have a more negative life. If you say you hate all these things, you're going to hate more and more things. You have to take all the stuff out of your life, and you don't even have to look for positivity, because once you take the negative things out of your life will just be better. You'll be more positive, you'll hate less, and you'll accept more and realize it's going to make you a better person. So I want you guys to just really take this in and just maybe look back on anything, comment anything you need. I want to start doing these more, and thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and I'll see you guys soon.